Hi, this is Legislative Council member Billy going live. If you have any questions about the Legislative Council, fire away. Oh, there's one right away. What do the Olympic Games, the 29th of February, and a Legislative Council term have in common? You can't beat me. What they have in common is they all share a 4-year pattern. Under the Basic Law, the term of office of the Legislative Council shall be 4 years, except the first term.
However, exceptional circumstances arose in 2020. The general election of the Legislative Council was postponed amid the severe COVID-19 epidemic situation. Under the special arrangement, the 6th Legislative Council continued to discharge its duties after a 4-year term until the beginning of the 7th Legislative Council.
What happens to the work of the Legislative Council during the change of term of the Council?
The Legislative Council ceases to transact business about 2 months before the end of its term, known as prorogation.
Why is a prorogation needed? Is it to let Legislative Council members take a holiday to recharge before the election? Of course not. As Legislative Council members, we are always committed to serving the public. The purpose of prorogation is to ensure that incumbent Legislative Council members will not have or will not be perceived to have an unfair advantage over other candidates in the general election of the Legislative Council, because elections should be open and fair. Having said that, during a prorogation, all serving Legislative Council members are still in office. In the event that an urgent council meeting is to be convened, members may attend and vote at the meeting. When does the new term of the Legislative Council commence after the election? Guess how the date is set? Actually, the commencement date of each Legislative Council term is specified by the Chief Executive in Council and must be within 30 days after the date on which the results of the general election of the Legislative Council are declared. Is the Legislative Council required to hold its first meeting right away on the commencement date of a term? No. According to experience, the first meeting of a term of the Legislative Council is not held on the commencement date of the term, but it must be within 14 days after the term begins, and the exact date is specified by the Chief Executive. It's time for me to go to a meeting. That's all for today. Remember to keep following me. Bye-bye.